Hey guys, it's Ryan with MyListing Club. In this video, I wanted to introduce you to the MyListing project template or reintroduce you to it if you've already seen it before in the other, either in the other YouTube video I did or you've used the template in the past. So a lot of updates have been done to it since the last video I did several months ago, and I continue to add lots of value to this template, and it's going to save you a ton of time and headaches and save you money right off the bat. So let's go ahead and get into it. Before I do that, I'm going to show you how to get your hands on it. From the MyListing Club website, you can go up under menu and you can go to the Start Here page, which there will be a link to the template in there. You can also go through the store and scroll down, and you'll see that template right there. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and go back to the Start Here page. I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to find the card for it. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this. This is going to take us to the actual product page. And as you see here, Ultimate members automatically get this template for free. What's great about this is if you've got an Ultimate subscription, you can keep an eye on the changelog, which I'll show you in a second, and always download a fresh copy of this for when you're doing either projects for yourself or for your clients. Okay, but it's also available as a one-off purchase. Like I said, changes are coming out quite often, but depending on your needs, it might not be often enough to warrant getting a subscription just to get that. So you just want to buy one every now and then. So that's totally doable. Okay. And as you can see here, I document up to the version of WordPress, up to the version of MyListing, and then up to the version of Elementor Pro. Okay, so as this says here, super detailed task cards that help guide you through the entire process of building an online business with the MyListing theme, using the MyListing theme. So it's basically, like it says, all my years of experience in IT, online business in general, being a WordPress expert and running the MyListing Club. You're just going to get all of that knowledge all under one template. Okay, and this just kind of outlines what's included, which I'm just going to show you firsthand. And down here at the bottom, you can see the changelog. I did not start the changelog from the very beginning, so there's a ton more stuff that we'll get into, but this page will show you the new stuff that I'm adding all the time and updating. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. Like I said, so here it is. This is the template. This is exactly how you're going to see it. You can import this template into your own Asana account. You only need the free account. You can also import it into other tools. Basically any online project management tool that allows CSV imports. So comma separated values files. So basically kind of like, think of like Excel. Okay. All right, so here we are looking at it. The far left column is my services, and it's just a quick link to all of the things that I do for the MyListing community. It runs through that, so you can keep that. You can just delete that column, and all of the tasks, we'll call it, if you want. Moving over to the next column, we've got business, and it's in order. Some of them can be interchanged, but it's the order that I use. It's brand research, account security right off the top to make sure that everything is secure from the moment you start signing up for stuff. And just walk you through getting your domain, getting your email, hosting, setting up your email, setting up your Google account, setting up a YouTube channel, defining your color scheme, your social media presence, Stripe account if you're going to charge using Stripe, booking solutions, policies like your privacy policy, terms of use, terms and conditions, any services that you're going to have, any partnerships you might want to think about forming, your pricing models, setting up your newsletter, onboarding your founding members, setting up an affiliate program, and lastly, social media reviews. So pulling in social reviews into your website rounds out this column. So I want to dive into a few of these cards just to give you an idea of the detail. It might take me clicking into a few of these to find some that are super, super in depth, but let me just start clicking down through here. We'll start at the first one. Yeah, okay, right off the bat. So it walks you through everything that I do. It links to the tools that I myself use when building an online business. Okay, and it's got some task cards have subtasks, as you see down here. You can just check those off. Let's see. Yep, that's a good one. Domains. This is a good one. So where I can, I link to my guides. So if I've written a guide that pertains to a particular thing, I link to it. Pretty valuable stuff there. Yep, email hosting, email setup, Google account. I've written a guide for YouTube, as you can see there, the tools I use for defining a color scheme, and so on and so forth. But you get the idea. Moving over to the website column, it's everything that has to do with actual building of your website. So if you're going to use a CDN, I outline why it is that I recommend you do that and how to do that. Signing up for your web hosting, getting your SSL certificate on your site, setting up staging, what to do with admin level accounts, editor accounts, editorial accounts, setting up WordPress general settings, and you can see subtasks there, and so on and so forth. It goes on and on and on. And then it starts touching on actual MyListing stuff, the parent theme, the child theme, core plugins, typography. Then it starts getting into Elementor, logos, 404 pages, setting up a chat widget, and so on and so forth. But each of these cards is detailed. It's not just a checklist. Each card has descriptions, links, guides, videos, discounts. Here's one. So here's one that has a guide and a discount. So you just click on that. It takes you right to the discount, and then there's a guide. Okay. Moving over to the Woocommerce column, because we have MyListing websites, we are required to use Woocommerce at this time. This top section is if you are running the setup wizard of Woocommerce. So that's just kind of like a heading card. And then these are all the steps that would be involved in that. And then down here is like basically when you exit the setup wizard. And then the rest of these cards take you on through that. Okay? With setting up your products, your payments, emails, subscriptions, and so on and so forth. Moving over into the MyListing column, this is all the fine-grained MyListing specific things. So setting up the theme options, the header theme options, setting up your map services. If I click into that, tells you where to go within the theme to set it up. Here's the link to my guide, my recommendations, setting up your permalinks, listing types, categories, regions, tags, any of your custom taxonomies, listing stats, product packages, preventing spam on your forms, so on and so forth. Moving over to the next column, it's all about performance, whether it's at the top here, setting up your CDN, server caching, plugin caching, optimizing just the assets, the CSS and the JavaScript and things like that. Database, image optimization, listing type revisions, all of these things that are just tried, true, tested, and constantly tested and updated based on best practices, things that change, and all that good stuff. How to run performance tests, which is this last one down here, audit page weight and complexity, runs you through that. Moving over to the online presence, this has everything to do with just your SEO, your social media, setting up Google My Business account, Google Search Console, Analytics, Tag Manager, setting up your SEO plugin. If I click into that, it's going to have a discount and a guide for my recommended plugin, which is SEO Press. It's going to go on into how to optimize your on-page SEO, setting up listing meta, which pages that you should know index, and so on and so forth. The up for debate column, which is the next column over, you can go into there, but I basically have a long narrative about why it is or why you might not need a security plugin and what I recommend. Same thing with a website backup plugin. So you can check all of that out. And then the launch column, next one over, this has a laundry list of all of the things that I test before I launch my own websites or a client website. whether it's testing forms, testing the ad listing process, making sure that Google's indexing your site, removing the coming soon mode, testing your website on mobile devices, desktop devices, tablets, how that goes. And then lastly over here is the website care column. I offer website care services. You can sign up for that. I highly recommend you do. But if you're someone that kind of wants to take that on yourself, or you do website care yourself, or for your clients, then this is basically all of the things that I do as part of. It's not. I don't know if it's like 100% everything I do. Probably not if I look into this, but it's pretty darn close. But it's basically it tells you how you can do the maintenance yourself if you so choose. Obviously, things like the support from me wouldn't be included. Short pixel image optimization credits, premium plugins, things of that nature. Those kinds of things, obviously, you'd have to do on your own. But this, as far as like the labor goes, this column outlines how to do that. And the top card here is if you were to click on that, that would bring you into my service. How to sign up for my service, okay? And that's about it. And you can see the in progress column and the completed column. This is your board to do what you want. Once you get it, you can obviously make copies of it for yourself or whoever, for your clients, for different projects, so that you always have a clean project board to work from. All right, I think that's about it. I just wanted to give you guys an updated look of what this thing looks like in a live setting and what you're going to get if you were to purchase it, or to download it through your Ultimate Club membership. All right, I'll be adding to this consistently. If you guys have anything you want me to look at closer, feel free to let me know, and I'm always available. All right, thank you. Talk to you soon.